I want to go back a little bit because I feel like a lot of times people see the finished product and don't necessarily know what it takes to get there. And you have a very interesting upbringing. When you talked a little bit about your family just now when you were responding to what Van was saying, and if you could just maybe talk a little bit about to the Thought Warriors, like who you are and how you got to the place. I know that's a lot. That's a loaded question, but just kind of like who you are and how you got here. Or maybe who was the influential in your life to get here, because your story is very interesting.
It is. I mean, and I tell people I'm probably the most improbable governor in this country.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. But and the people of Maryland, the people of the state of Maryland seem to like it too. But it's like, I mean, I had handcuffs on my wrist by the time I was 11. My mother didn't get her first job that gave her benefits until I was 14 years old. And I tell people when people talk about, when people talk about things like the racial wealth gap, which is one of the big motivations that I have for why I wanted to run, and things like, unfair pay between men and women. I explain to people, I don't need a white paper to explain that. Yeah. Like I grew up in it. Like I joined the Army when I was 17 years old. I think I'm the only governor in this country that graduated from a 2-year college. So like my journey has never been one that has been even, and has never been one where people could have predicted and said, oh yeah, he's going to be a governor one day. But I think that that's what in many ways gives me the urgency about this work that I'm in. Is like, I'm not a political animal. I don't come from a political family. I always say when I said I was going to run for governor, when I told my family, I had to convince many members of my family to vote for me. And it's not because we're not cool. Like my family and I are cool.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be my family. Table vote? What the hell?
I feel like that'd be.
But it's because I had to convince them to vote. Because like that's for many members of my family, that's just not the culture. Right. And I think people have been the frustration that people have about politics, the frustration people have about the Democratic Party, the frustration, and I see people trying to like cast it off or explain it. I was like, no, I don't explain it, embrace it, because it's real. Mm-hmm.